Hi, it's Yolanda and welcome back to my channel. Before we get moving, because I forgot on my last one, the measurements, because I can never remember them, I make so many. So this is 4.5 and it's probably 7.5. Those are more, I like the 7.5 length. I don't normally go longer than that. But here I might go wider to 5 to 6, whatever, you know. But generally my journals are 7.5. Of course, if you want to commission one, then I'll make it whatever size you want. So this is this beautiful paper which I stuck on, and then I stuck another piece on the spine and then the purple on the back. And this is an elasticized closure. I really like these elasticized ones. I need to rush out and buy some more because I think they're quite cool. And then on the front, we've got the picture of a flower. And you can open and journal or put a photograph. Now this one I did quite a bit of machine stitching. And I've left the tags. So if you don't like them, just cut them out. But I thought on this one it looked nice. Sometimes I leave them, sometimes I cut them out, you know. And let's go. There's a tag here from the collection, and I used a lot of the eyelash trim. Wax proof paper, corner pocket, a grungified tag. On this now I used gesso. This is just masking tape that I added. And then I did, this is the Stay Soft flowers. I stenciled the flower. I can't remember how I did this. Oh dear, I must do some tutorials on tags and things that I play around with. This is also gold embossing powder, and then what did I use? I used the gesso again. Did you know that gesso puffs up? I didn't know that. This is the peg gesso that I used. So I stenciled it on with a stencil, obviously. And then I put the Stay Soft flowers, and then when I heated it, it puffed up. That's how I found out. So you can use it. You have to put it on quite thick though, and it puffs up. So it's quite good, and you can put whatever color you want, glitter, anything on it. And then I use, this is also an embossing, gold embossing powder that I just kind of did, and then I used an antique, a heritage, again something I've had in my stash forever, and I used that just to outline it a bit and give it a bit of depth, and of course the masking tape just to add some more fun to it. And here we have some journaling paper and a tag with sequins that you can write on. And this is again the calico that I tea-dyed to make it darker, and I stitched it on here with a bit of lace and these flat back pearl trim. Just a bit of washi tape, and I just distressed it here. I added, because this paper is Emma, it's also vintage from the 1900s, and it's very fragile, you know, at the spine. So I put the masking tape and then distressed it, because I was afraid it might come out. I can also use washi tape, but anyway, I decided to use masking tape and distress it. So these pages are fragile because the book is so old. And this is a bit of lace and more lace. My business card. And this is from the collection. So you can write on here and photograph on the back or write on the back. And journaling paper. Let's just stick that there. You can toss it or keep it. But anyway, all my journals are now carrying my business card in case you need to get a hold of me. So this is a side tuck spot. Lots of these are tags with the eyelash trim and journaling paper. I love this. Don't you love this? Here we go. This comes out. Here we go. It's a stamp, a little envelope. Just some ephemera, and then you can write on that. Let's put that back, and there with some lace on it. There we go. I hope I'm not getting my hair in the picture. Pages for journaling. Side band with a vintage postcard. It's quite cool. And then we have these two little pockets here. This is a ticket that I've just stamped and distressed. And in here is a little tag. And my envelope with two tiny weeny tags inside. There's also a tag behind there. And of course my doily with that gauze that I love to use, and a flower and some sequins. And here we have the glassine bag, tuck spot there, and then we have the paper clip and a little envelope, and inside is a little card, I suppose. And I left this here. You can put a photograph, a tiny weeny photograph there, and I left this here so that you can use it as a cutout, and you can stick it on there, and then you have your little frame photograph. And you can do it any way you want, of course. You can have it that way, or you can have it the purple way, or the lilac. Let's put you back in there, be good. And the glassine bag for you to put stuff inside. There we go. Masking tape that I've distressed, zigzag there. Here's a tuck spot made with tags and some journaling paper. Here we go. Oh, I love this one. This is also a double pocket with some ephemera inside it. That's a stamp, and here's a teeny weeny tag. So that must go there. Uh-oh, that can go in here. In here. And we have the mason jar, which I stuck the paper from the collection on. Put some, made a top for it. And that's the back for journaling. Just a bit of glue from the glue gun. There we go. This is also an envelope that I kind of cut down. What is this? That's from the glue gun. Yeah, there we go. And this is a band with a bit of ephemera in there, which you can write on the back quite nicely. This one. The heart again. This is the gesso that I used, and I put it on quite thick with the stencil, and then I puffed it up with the hairdryer, and then I added distress. But before I puffed it up, I put a bit of glitter on it, and I used a little bit of the Stay Soft flowers there. I don't know if you can really see that. Can you see that? Just a little bit. And then I used the distress on it. So it's quite cool. And here is another ticket. These are blank tickets. I've got the die cuts for it. Oh dear, hang on. That goes in here. The envelope that I've cut down. And there's a little band with tickets inside, so you can write whatever you want on there. Bit of a tuck spot. I just embellished that there. Again, sewn on with lace, more lace. I made this from that crochet book. I suppose you could use this as a pocket, but it is quite loose. But anyway, there's the doily bit on there with tags and the index card. And here we go. Yeah, that's fine. And this page is quite cute. I sewed the material on, the fabric on, little envelope. Oh dear, no, it's not stuck. Yes, it is stuck. Oh, it's stuck. That's not clever. Oh, I'm gonna have to Hang on, there we go. So you can put whatever you want in there. Oh dear. Okay, press that down. Behind here is another tuck spot, and I mean a tag with a little pocket there and a fold out to journal on. This is just fabric that I zigzagged onto the tag. Again, if you don't like these, just cut them off, but I left them on this time, and just a bit of click to add color. Friends, this is another pocket, and inside it some ephemera, and this is another big pocket here that you can add whatever you want. Put your papers in. Oh, let's do this up. Okay, journaling. And here's that envelope that I cut down. I made a pocket with the wax-proof paper, and there's a little stamped tag inside with a rose. It's got a doily and more paper there, and some journaling paper. And there is room for more stuff in there. Here we go. Oh, now this pack. This is when I started playing around with the gesso. And like I said, if you want me to do a tutorial, let me know in the comment box on the YouTube page, not on Facebook, because it turned out really, really nice, and it's very easy to do. This is a postcard, and then this is a tag that I've put the gesso and puffed it up and distressed. That's all I did here. And it feels quite rough. And then here I went a little bit crazy. Again, I gessoed the page, used a stencil. I colored my gesso with a bit of pink and with a bit of gold, and then I used the hairdryer. See how it's puffed up beautifully? So you don't need to buy puff stuff. You just you can use your gesso, and that it's not even, but I think it looks really nice just the way it is. Okay. And I added glitter to give it a bit of shiny. And then here it didn't work out so well. Can you see that? I used gold leaf foil to stick it on here with the gesso, but it kind of lost a bit of the shininess of it, but it's still, I think it still looks very nice. And then I distressed it, so I used the gesso again to put it on. So maybe next time if I do this, I will use Mod Podge, because Mod Podge has the gloss to it, whereas the gesso doesn't. So there we go. So it's just something different, and that gives a bit of tactile feel to the page. And then I did the same thing here. Same thing on this. I'm going to be doing this a lot. And then I used a different stencil on here. I used gold leaf, and then I distressed it here as well. And there's your fold out journal paper. So I think that looks quite cool. Am I going too fast? Can you see that? I hope so. All right. So remember, if you want me to do a tutorial on that, I will do it quite happily. It's a stamp I stuck on here. Let me put this down. And of course, journaling paper. And then here I made a little pocket with music paper, just collage some fancies onto it. And there's a beautiful tag. Don't you love this woman? I think she's absolutely gorgeous. Look at that. I'm going to be using a lot more of these in my journals now. And this is on the glassine bag. And here we have a pocket. This is, I thought this was quite pretty. This is a paper clip to open it out. And you've got another little booklet in here to write on. And of course you can write on there as well. And this holds everything in place, and some fabric lace up there. This is a very pretty, girly, almost, I would say, shabby chic journal. This is the wax-proof paper, so I made a pocket and I sewed them in, and I added some ephemera, and of course the tag goes in here. There is room for you to put other stuff. There's a bigger pocket here with one of these fold outs. I think they're really gorgeous, and then you can write something, a title on there. There's the gauze, and that goes in there. What am I doing? That goes in there, and you can also put something else, can you see, in there, because I've left it open. And some lace, lots of lace. And here is a ticket, and this is just a tag. It says adventure is out there. Okay, I'm not going to take it off. And the tag, it's actually a card that's folded in half. Want me to take it off? I better take it off. There we go. That's got the shinies on it. And just tags and a ticket. There we go. And we got the Emma. And we have a band there. This comes, oops. Hey, what's going on here? Oh, I've torn the page. Never mind, I will distress it and make it look like it should be torn. There. Oh my goodness me. So let's take that, and then I'm going to distress it a bit. This, with the doily, and again the lace and stuff on it, opens out so you can journal there. Okay, and a little tag, and you could probably slip something else in there. Right, why was this one picking like that? Maybe I must open it a little bit so it doesn't pull on the paper like it did. And that, my friends, is that. That's from the paper collection, and there is your journal with the elasticized closure. Very pretty little one. These are all for sale, my journals, so if you're interested, they do go a bit quickly. If you're interested, let me know, and please don't forget to like my page or my video and to subscribe. Remember, at 100 I'm going to give away a journal, and I will give away a second prize as well. So thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you guys soon. Ciao.